So when you guys hear about narcissistic abuse, when hear about us talking about abuse, other coaches, you read about it online, you watch a program, you're going to hear very horrible things. You will be hearing very horrible things. That is because the narcissist is a horrible person, okay? They are very horrible people, and sometimes this information even sometimes is very hard for the ones of us that are giving it to you, okay? It's a little bit difficult because we do not have the best way or the best words to use when we're trying to explain to you what happened with you, okay? It is very difficult for everybody, doctors, medics, for every coach online. We do it in the way that we can, but you have to know that it's not so easy, okay? We have just healed enough to talk about it. That's how it works. But before then, we couldn't want to hear those kind of stories because they are very triggering. The narcissist is in your life for 3 reasons. They're on a mission, and there's 3 things they want from you. They want to kill. I know empaths, these things I've told you, you will struggle with it. You're thinking in your mind, your own husband, your own wife. Listen to Denzomos. The narcissist wants you dead. Number 1. 2, they want you gone. It can be disappeared or whatever, I don't know, kidnapped or whatever, disappeared out of the blue. You disappeared. You're not on the, you're nowhere to be seen. So they want to steal from you, okay? They want to steal from you. So when we're talking about stealing, they can steal your gifts, they will steal your star, they will steal your personality, they will steal your money, they will steal your belongings. I remember meeting a narcissist once. So you guys, when you're talking about these things of narcissists, you better believe, I know, you better listen closely to the ones that have been there. A narcissist once stole my sweater. Can you believe I met a narcissist once? And this narcissist ran off with my sweater. I don't know, probably this narcissist was going to do voodoo or whatever, or those kind of witchcraft with the sweater. I don't know what they were going to do with it. But I'm very sure that they finally figured out that they have stolen from the chosen one. So definitely they will find a way. They found, probably in that time, because it's very many years ago, they'll probably find a way what to do with the sweater. Because there are some things you cannot steal. They become so heavy for you, okay? It's like stealing an elephant. Anyway, and the narcissist also wants to kill, to steal, and to destroy. The victims of abuse, you will get closer to them at the end of those abuse, and you will figure out they have been destroyed in so many ways. They have lost their homes, they have lost their cars, they have lost their families, they have lost their pets. They are very deep in credits. The banks are after them because the narcissist made them take out some money at some point, and the narcissist ran off and disappeared. I know a narcissist who has been trying to make someone sell their house, So a lot of you empaths who are still with these narcissists, these energy vampires, you need to be very, very careful, ladies and gentlemen. You're not dealing with a human being, okay? The narcissist is telling someone to sell their house, and then they can move away to some other country. And the whole intention is that person sells their house and they will move it to another country where that person, where that narcissist now, they're going to make that person disappear and run off with the money. So for many of you empaths who are dealing with narcissists, be very careful. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is real. And for the most of you guys who are watching these videos, you're still with the narcissist. I'm trying to understand in my head, what are you still doing with the narcissist? I'm trying to understand. Ladies and gentlemen, we understand all these other little details. We understand the problems. We understand the difficulties. Ladies and gentlemen, back then when I was with the narcissist, nobody told me these things. Okay? Back then, I used to try to find a reason to leave this person because the person was very toxic. I did not have anybody telling me these things, what I'm telling you today. But I did so. Every reason I would try to find, it wouldn't work because I didn't have something to, I needed something to hold that, okay, so let me hold on to this. I needed something to close this case. It was a very toxic marriage and relationship. I needed a way out. So I needed something to hold so that I can get out of this toxic marriage. Now you are here. Nobody told me nothing. I spent 7 years, ladies and gentlemen. I was digging for my own answers. I was figuring things out. Nobody told me nothing. So you have people like us, people like other coaches. These days, the social media is everywhere. Online, whatever information, people are coming around and telling you about the narcissist. Believe them, okay? You are very lucky, like I've said. There is people that are telling you about these things, or this kind of information. We did not have anybody tell us back in the days. Those people, if you hang around so long with a narcissist, those are the three things that are going to happen to you. Okay? So be prepared for those three things that are going to happen to you, because people are telling you, leave, get away. Oh, you know, this person is my mom, this one is my dad. You see me looking around because I can't jump this madopado. So, oh, you know, this is my mom. And it's my dad, you know, and then, you know, it's my sister, we live together, then it's my uncle, and then now your uncle is the narcissist, and you're trying to justify all possible reasons for you to stay. Okay, guys, get away. You have got to get away. Okay, get away as soon as you can. You will be okay. Stop trying to justify all the reasons you can for you to stay around a narcissist, because you're codependent and you need a place to stay. You have got a very comfortable room in the basement, and you're with the narcissist because they are your mother. So now you're the power supply in that house, so they are feeding off of your energy regularly. It is not going to end well, okay? One day you're going to wake up. For me, back in the days, I remember when I was living the narcissist, I had very serious health issues. I had gum disease. I had already been losing teeth, and I was thinking that actually when I went to the doctor told me, the dentist told me I have to be very careful because I could lose, in that time, back in the days, I could lose all my teeth. So that's when I knew that this thing was serious, okay? So fortunately, in a few days, it was about 4 or 5 days later on, I got my spiritual awakening. And that's when I knew what was happening. Okay? So for the most of you guys who are trying to sugarcoat this abuse and you're trying to talk about personality disorders, you're only putting people to sleep. Me, have been very straightforward in my videos. The most of you guys, maybe that's what you know. I couldn't blame you. You have studied a couple of books, but you have not been with a narcissist. You don't know the real experience, and you're going around telling people about disorders and NPD. Okay, you need to figure out this thing is a demonic attack. Okay, it's a demonic attack. The narcissist is just the body, the vessel. So there is people that are dying out of this from this kind of abuse. People will pass on. People will be hospitalized. People will end up in mental institutions because everybody thinks they are crazy. There's nothing wrong with them. They are just with the wrong person. So when those things have not happened, like I've been saying, okay, when those three things have not happened, that person is going to buzz around you until one of those three things happen. And I know what I'm talking about, because when I left the narcissist back in the days, so I started seeing the hoovers a little bit. The hoovers was coming in. Then I was thinking, what does this person want from me? We've just gone through a discard. It's been just about maybe 2-3 weeks, and the person is buzzing around me, and I'm thinking that, what does this person want from me? So in that time I wasn't awakened, because I didn't even know what was abuse. So I'm there thinking that, what does this person want? We're just broken up. It's just been recently, but they're still buzzing around me. And then I would find out later on. I could later on find out that the reason why that person was buzzing around me, when the narcissist lets you go, it is still wired in their head that you are their supply. Do you guys want me to repeat this for you? When they let you go or discard or whatever, they have got the wiring in their mind that you are still their supply. So they need to come in and check. Has somebody else come in, Have you started seeing someone else? Have you met somebody new? Those kind of stuff. Are you still living? Because those people, you know what they want. Let me tell you something, another one. They don't want anybody. They don't want to see you with anyone. So while they are going out there with these new supplies and enjoying their life and going, doing whatever, they do not want to see you with anyone. They do not want to see you. This is how you know that, ladies and gentlemen, you're dealing with demons. These demons do not want to see you with anybody. So the narcissist is going to come and buzz around you, like bees. Is the person still alive? They are only checking on you. Are you still alive? That's what they want to find out. Are you still alive? Because the narcissist, before they leave you, okay, before they know that this subject is gone, is finished. Me, I've seen a finished subject. Personally, I've seen a finished subject. He's a drunkard man now. He has no life left in him. He's waiting to die. I've seen a finished empath. So for the most of you guys, you may be wondering, why am I breaking empaths free? I have got very big reasons why I'm doing this. Okay? I know what these vampires need with empaths. So, those people, before they let you go, they want to make sure you are finished. They have got to be sure that you cannot move your legs. You are somewhere in hospital rotting away, or you have killed yourself, or you are somewhere on the streets dying. That's what they want. Because now they don't have to feel guilty that they did not win this battle. Because let me tell you one secret, something very powerful as well. When the narcissist destroys an empath, they are rewarded. Now, I am going to do a full video on this one. It's a very spiritual video. The video is coming soon. When the narcissist has been successful in destroying an empath, because I've told you the demon, this devil wants three things for you. It is either they have killed you, they have stolen from you, or they have destroyed you. But everything has got to happen to the extreme. When they have successfully done that, they are rewarded. We shall come to that later. So that's why you see, when you're with a narcissist, they are trying. This one doesn't work, they try another one. That one doesn't work, they try another one. They are trying, but you see everything they are doing behind the scenes. You are not meant to see, you are not meant to figure out, and you are not meant to know what they are doing. So they are doing everything behind the scenes, very slowly and very secretly. Because whatever happens, there should be no barrels coming back pointed towards them. So there should be no activity that is being tracked back towards them. That's why they do everything behind the scenes. It's the reason as to why the psychologists call them covert narcissists, because they are working behind the scenes. They are working under the radar. So nobody believes you. You've been abused, you're telling people, nobody believes you. Everybody thinks you're making up stories. Some people even start to fight with you. They do not understand what you're going through. So in these videos like this, the videos we make, especially me, I like to go into the deeper spiritual connections with this narcissistic abuse. Because you see, when you understand the spiritual attachment to narcissism, that is when you start to break the codes. My experience was that when I caught up on these demons, okay, back in the days, when I caught up on these demons, they knew the empath was awakened. So they no longer have an attachment on you. That's when they start to unhook from you spiritually. So this is the thing you guys need to know, okay? Recently I've been seeing one psychologist trying to say, oh, you know, these people, they are trying to talk about the spiritual and the narcissism and everything. They do not know what we're talking about. So this person was trying to convince other people that this thing is still whatever, personality disorder. Okay? Because they don't know, they don't have a full experience of this abuse. They could have had with a few clients here and there, but they don't have a real experience of this abuse. So they don't know what it is. Those people, I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, they do not understand what is this abuse. I need to face this side because of the sun. So, beautiful empaths, please understand this. Try to understand as much as you can. This whole thing, it doesn't end well, okay? It is very intensive. And usually, if you don't take time and if you're not careful, you are going to lose your life as well, okay? It's very important that we say things the way they are. You are going to lose your life, ladies and gentlemen. There's no easy way out of a narcissist relationship or family, whatever, friendship or whatever. There's going to be a war. The narcissist is not going to let you go, you know, just open for you the door. Oh, thank you for being with me in this relationship. You can now leave. That's not the way it works with those people, okay? It's not how it works, ladies and gentlemen. You will not wake up one day and you will think that because, you know, the narcissist, okay, so they found a new supply, so they are going to open the door for you. Oh, please, thank you for being with me in the relationship. Thank you for your friendship, and you can walk out. It doesn't work like that. So the empath, you take back your power by force. You do not negotiate your exit from a narcissist relationship. You establish that exit by force. You get out by force, okay? You enforce your way out of that relationship. You don't negotiate your way out. You force your way out. So there's a struggle. You're trying to detach from a demon, okay? This is what many empaths don't understand. You're trying to detach from a demon. This demon, in most cases, you're even detaching before the demon has accomplished their missions. Because remember, when you detach from these demons and they figure out that they were not able to break you, they are going to have an injury. Let me repeat this for you one more time. When you detach from these narcissistic demons and they figured out that they were not able to destroy you the way they had planned to, you're going to cause them an injury. I have personally seen this with the spiritual narcissist. A very serious injury. It's sent out to hospital. So you need to be very careful with these kind of things, okay? You run away from them, you're going to cause them an injury. So they want to injure you before you can injure them. So you force your way out of it. Very quietly, very silently, you disappear. For all of you guys who have been writing to me, oh, you're stuck. You know? Ladies and gentlemen, what are you talking about, you stuck? What are you talking about, you stuck? What are you really talking about that you're stuck? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to explain to me. Oh, I'm here stuck, you know? And you're going to be stuck. Now you should ask yourself a question, because I'm not there with you. How long? The question is how long? How long more? How long yet are you going to be stuck? You could have been stuck for a few months or whatever. Maybe it could be a year. So how long yet? How many more years are you going to be stuck? Because that thing is not going to end. I can promise you that situation will not change. It is going to continue like that until the end. So how long yet do you want to be stuck in that situation? The choice is up to you. Okay? I've told you, sometimes empaths, empaths sometimes you want somebody else to think for you. Okay? Empaths, you need to start thinking for yourself. You need to stop being codependent on somebody else's validation. We who tell you this information, we are validating you. That, listen guys, this is abuse. We're telling you the way it is. You cannot keep on going in circles. Again and again. We know about the trauma bonds and everything, but ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that breaks the trauma bond is awareness. You're getting awareness. What more do you want? Because I can promise you, there is no coach that is going to come to your rescue. There is no coach is going to come to your rescue and get you out of a very dangerous situation. You are going to help yourself. So they give you advice and they tell you, listen, this is what is happening. Look out for this, look out for that. So we give you the signs and whatever the red flags. You are the one who does the work. So, empaths, it is time to wake up. It is very important, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to wake up. The earlier you wake up, the better. You're going to escape death. You're going to escape any gap in psychiatric hospitals, mental hospitals. It is even very stupid that when at the end of those relationships, it is the empaths who end up in psychiatric hospitals and the narcissists are still walking around with the next victim. So you guys, for you to understand this matrix, how it operates, it's all messed up, It's all effed up. Empaths are destroyed and they end up in psychiatric hospitals. And the destroyers themselves, they are still out on the street looking for the next victim. So this whole thing is messed up, The whole thing is messed up, ladies and gentlemen. So we have to help ourselves. Wake up. And as well, you are going to, if you walk away, when you walk away, you're going to survive losing everything that ever meant something to you. Because with those people, either it's killing, it is stealing, it is destroying. That is the work of the devil. And there's no other way around it. So wake up and get away. Go out there and live the best life. So you guys know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session with me, donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. There's my signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.